Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on 90 Day Fiance, Season 10, Episode 11. It's titled Rich for Richer or for Poorer. I don't like any of these titles. I don't understand them, but let's get started. First couple is Clayton and Anna Lee. They are packing to go meet Clayton's best friend, Cameron, for the first time in California. Anna Lee is just happy to be going away from Clayton's clustered apartment. Clayton asked Anna Lee if he could bring his mother, and she said, hell no. Well, those weren't her exact words, but we know that's what she meant to say, okay? In her confessional, she told the mother, the dog, and the guinea pigs goodbye and then said, see you never. Is she going to try to get Clayton to stay in California? I wouldn't put it past her. So they fly to California, and 7 hours later, we see Cameron at the airport, ready to meet the happy couple. When Clayton sees Cameron, he runs into his arms and hugged him. Like, really? I noticed Cameron was wearing a wedding ring. I did notice that. Anyway, Cameron drove them to their Airbnb and told them to meet up later for drinks. And Anna Lee is happy because she thinks she's going to party it up. The Airbnb was very nice. Anna Lee is loving it. Later, they meet up at a bar/restaurant with Cameron and his girlfriend, B. She looked like she's Asian. Clayton asks Cameron to be his best man at the wedding. Cameron said yes. Then Clayton decided to air his dirty laundry. He told the waitress to bring him a virgin drink because he feels like he's a virgin because he has not been getting any sex. Cameron said, while looking at Anna Lee, I know what those eyes mean because he saw the look on her face. She was furious. Anna Lee was not happy with Clayton. Then Clayton made it worse. He said, what is she going to do? Not have sex with me? Clayton is showing his ass, okay? He is really pissed that she does not want to have sex with him. Instead of having a conversation with her saying, what's wrong? What's going on? How come we're not making love? Talk to her. Instead of doing that, he is trying to hurt her because his feelings are hurt. He's trying to hurt her feelings. Idiot. In her confessional, Anna Lee said Clayton was disrespectful and she was uncomfortable. B asked him if he asked her why she's not ready. Clayton said Anna Lee said the apartment is too small and his mother can hear everything. She did say that. But Anna Lee, that excuse is lame because he did take you away for a weekend getaway at a hotel and still nothing happens. And now you're at this fabulous, gorgeous Airbnb and nothing is still happening. So it's not the mother and the small apartment. It's another reason why you don't want to have sex with that man and you need to tell him. Because he's getting upset. Anna Lee with her lame excuses. Clayton said what I said. He said, I took her away to Indiana and my mother wasn't there and we still didn't have sex. Cameron asked Anna Lee if the conversation is making her uncomfortable. Anna Lee said it is uncomfortable to share their private information. Anna Lee said Clayton wants to act macho when he's around his friend. I don't think he's acting macho. Acting macho is not telling everyone your girlfriend/fiance does not want to have sex with you. That's not macho. That's pathetic. I think Clayton is frustrated and confused, and he doesn't know how to express himself, so this is what he chooses to do, to blurt out his feelings in front of everyone. Anna Lee told him she wants to leave. She's pissed. She's ready to go. She wanted to party it up and had a good time, and now he put a monkey wrench in her party plans. Cameron told Clayton that you're in trouble now. Yep, because he is. He's in big trouble. I want to be a fly on the wall when they go back to Airbnb. Next up is Sophie and Rob. They are arguing because Sophie wants Rob to buy what is it called? A blanket or a quilt. She called it what did she call it? I forgot what she called it. Anyway, he told her she always needs something. And a person doesn't have a person that doesn't have a bathroom in his apartment shouldn't be talking about people are needy, because she needs to have a bathroom in the apartment. He told her to go buy the blanket. I think it's called a duvet. Duvet. Yeah, he told her to go buy it. Go buy it herself. So she starts to criticize his studio apartment. She told him he doesn't have a bathroom, he doesn't have a living room, he doesn't have a kitchen. And he told her that she is bougie for somebody who don't have shit, is what he told her. So she goes outside, and her mother are texting, and she's telling her mother that, Rob is mad at her because she wants a duvet or blanket. He comes outside and he's talking to her. She doesn't want to hear what he has to say, so she sarcastically apologized for wanting a blanket. Next scene, they go to a brewery, and they're being nice to each other for once. They discuss compromising more in order to not argue so much. Next scene, they go to a sex shop. Sophie said she took Rob to the sex shop because they have not been having sex lately. They should have invited Anna Lee and Clayton. They can't afford a blanket, but they can afford sex toys, right? So one of the sales lady, I think it was a sales lady, propositioned them to have a threesome. And Rob told Sophie that she should answer the question. He wasn't going to answer the question. She should answer the question. And Sophie got mad at Rob because she wanted him to tell the lady no. So they start to argue. And I'm on Sophie's side. Rob should have just said, no, thank you, we're not interested. Or we're not into that. Or whatever. But he was acting suspicious. We know he wanted that threesome. He wanted that threesome. It was all in his face, his body language. He wanted that threesome. That's the end of Sophie and Rob. Next up is Devin and Nick. It's their wedding day. And the venue looks good. But the cake looked like a 5-year-old made it. At the venue, she got to see her dress, and she liked her dress. And they got married. And Devin, she looked good. I loved her makeup, I loved her hair, and I loved her earrings. And she looked happy. And they left the venue in a helicopter. A little bit over the top, but whatever. Next up, Ashley and Manuel. Ashley goes wedding dress shopping with her mother and sister. Her dress I did not like. It looked like a tent on her. It made her look 10 times bigger than what she actually is. Hopefully after they alter it, it will look better. I don't know, because it looked horrible. At the dress shop, the mother started shitting all over Manuel. She said when he gets upset, he just runs off. And that's not adult behavior. Lady, your daughter calls herself a witch. What kind of behavior is that? Ashley defends her man, but she is the one that told the mother that he ran off when they were having an argument. She is the one that goes run and tell her mother stuff. That's why the mother doesn't like him. Actually, how about you don't tell people bad things about your man so they won't shit all over him? How about you don't do that? I know when you're in a relationship and things, you need to vent to somebody. You usually do that, go vent to somebody. But when you tell somebody bad things, your loved ones, bad things about your partner, they're going to be pissed at your partner. They're going to automatically be on your side, and they're going to be pissed at your partner. That's how it works. Then the sister jumped on the bandwagon and she started shitting all over Manuel. The sister basically said that no one wants to be around Manuel because he's not behaving the way they want him to behave. They're just trashing him, and it's all Ashley's fault. She tells them stuff about him, and now they all hate him. So the mother plans on talking to Manuel and letting him know how she feels. If I were Manuel, I wouldn't give a damn how she feels. I wouldn't give a damn. He's not in a relationship with her. He's not marrying the mother. He's marrying Ashley. Who cares what how the mother feels? Matter of fact, where is the mother's man? Where's her husband? Where's her spouse? Go look after your man and leave Ashley and her man alone. Next scene, Ashley and Manuel are home, and Ashley tells Manuel that her mother wants to talk to him. He says okay. In his confessional, Manuel said he feels nervous because Ashley tells her mother everything, and the mother only knows Ashley's version, but not his. And that's exactly what I just said. Exactly. And that's why I think the mother needs to stay out of it, because she only knows one side. Ashley tried to make Manuel feel like shit when she discussed with her friends sending money home to his family. She discussed that with her friends in front of him, and they ganged up on him, so he just left out. And I don't blame him, but before I left out, I would have cussed them all out first and then leave out. He did a nice thing. He just left. They were all ganging up on him, talking about, that's not right, that's not right, she shouldn't have to send money home to you. Yes, she should. She needs to support his family, because he can't support his family right now. He says he feels like he's entering the lion's den, and I wouldn't be stressed, because there's nothing the mother can say that's relevant. There's nothing. So they met the mother at a restaurant. They pulled out the app translator, and Ashley leaves out so that the mother and Manuel can talk to each other. She tells him that she heard things that question his motives. She told him that when he get mad, don't run away. How dare she tell him what to do? How dare she? This man can do whatever the hell he feels like doing. Should he stay there and argue and let the disagreement escalate, or should he just walk away and go cool off somewhere? She can't tell this man not to leave if they're having an argument. He can leave if he wants to. That's the best thing to do. Next thing you know, they're arguing, raising their voice, and somebody called the cops and he gets arrested. No. Leave, Manuel. If you feel like leaving, the argument is escalating, you leave if you want to. Don't listen to that woman. What does she think she is? Giving advice. Get out of here. Where's your man? She says, the mother said, that scares Ashley when you run away. Screw Ashley. Ashley shouldn't be starting arguments with him in a restaurant with her friends and they ganging up on him. She shouldn't be doing that shit. So that scares Ashley. But what about Manuel? All the mother cares about is Ashley's feelings. She don't give a shit about Manuel's feelings. She only has Ashley's best interest at heart. So Manuel told her that that's how it works with him. That's right. That's what I'm going to do. If I feel like leaving, I'm going to leave. She told him she will be watching. What? You'll be watching? Is that a threat? What are you watching for? And what are you going to do when you see something you don't like? Imagine your mother-in-law say to you, I'll be watching you. Imagine, I wish somebody would. Fuck out of here. Next up is Citra and Sam. Sam just picked up Citra from the airport, and they are in the car driving, and she tells him that she held her fart in and now it's hard for her to fart. Really, Citra? Citra is a good-looking girl, but her conversation is very off-putting. So they are driving, and she's not happy about the scenery. She sees a big field with a cow and a rundown house, and she said it reminds her of the scene from a scary movie. When these foreigners come over here to the States, they are hoping to see bars, restaurants, nightclubs, stores, buses, trains, lots of people walking around. That's what they think that they're going to see, I guess. But instead, they come to these rural areas that has nothing but field, horses, and cows, and houses 5 to 10 miles away from each other. And then that just disappoints the crap out of them. Citra is also worried about living in the house with three men. Sam, his brother, and his father. And she wants to, she's worried about how she's going to navigate when she has her period. She's always worried about her bodily functions, isn't she? So they get to the house, and Sam's room is really messy. He knew she was coming. Why didn't he clean up? Why? That would have pissed me off. I would have went to a hotel. I wouldn't have stayed there in that mess. I was like, you clean this house and then I'll come back. How about that? He knew she was coming, and he knew in advance, days before she came, that she was coming. You couldn't pick your damn clothes up and put them in the hamper? You couldn't tidy up a little bit? Disgusting. Anyway, she meets his father, and the father thinks she's pretty, and he wants her to help him cook. So I guess that's what she's going to be. She's going to be the maid. She's going to be cooking and cleaning. So we find out that the father does not have a bedroom. He sleeps in the living room. And Sam has to sleep in his brother's bedroom, in his brother's twin bed, because he can't sleep with Citra, because they're not married. So he shows her the bathroom, and he said he got a bidet because Citra doesn't use toilet paper. And that did not look like a bidet to me. It just looked like a shower head hanging on a hook by the toilet. That didn't look like a bidet to me. And the water pressure was very powerful. How is she gonna use that without getting water all over the place? And that water pressure was too powerful to use down there on your nether regions. That was too powerful. She's gonna hurt herself with that thing. So she starts to unpack food she bought with her. Noodles and coconut milk. We have noodles and coconut milk in the States, girl. Yeah, we do. She also gave him a shirt to pray in, and the father didn't seem happy about it. He asked her to tell him about the conversion. She told him that they have to find a mosque. Then her father will take Sam to the mosque to be converted to Islam. She also gave Sam a hat to complete the whole outfit. And the father asked her, when will Sam be considered Muslim? Sam chimes in finally, because he was quiet during this whole conversation. So he chimes in and told the father, after he says a prayer and cleanse himself, and then 1,000 angels enters him, then he'll be considered Muslim. The father said he wanted to see it, and Citra invited him to it. But Sam's not happy about it. Sam told Citra that his father is an atheist and believes in aliens. My half-brother believes in aliens. And my half-brother smokes a lot of weed. Okay? Anyway, she takes a shower and goes to bed. She said Sam is horny, but he is going to have to wait until they get married. In their confessional, Sam said Citra is more naughty than he is, and she did not deny it. The next morning, Sam is telling us how horny he is, but they're only allowed to hug and kiss on the cheek. Then Citra tells Sam that he has to clean his car. Then they showed us the inside of Sam's car. I don't think that car could ever be cleaned. It was too filthy and disgusting. Next, they are cleaning out his car, and he tells her that he may go to jail. She told him that he put her in a bad spot. They are about to get married, and he may go to jail. And he didn't tell her father the truth. Now her father is going to be upset. God, you're all in my face. He asked her if she is going to stick by his side. She told him that she didn't know. She told him that he should have told her before she came to the States. He asked her, if I told you before you came to the States, would you have come to the States? She said she don't know. But I don't think her father would have allowed her to come to the States if he found out that Sam may be going to jail. I think Sam is a deceiver. He's a liar. She said him lying to her made her lie to her father. And that's the end of them. Last but not least, we have Gino and Jasmine. They are still in Miami. They go to the beach. They seem to be having a good time. Gino is putting sunscreen on Jasmine's back and on her fake butt. And Gino seems to like the butt implants. He wants to spank them so badly, but they're still too tender. Next thing you know, Jasmine is telling Gino that she does not want his family at the wedding because she doesn't like the way they treated her when she first met them. Jasmine told Gino that if his family showed up to the wedding, she was not going to marry him. And Gino is not happy about that. So Jasmine told him that she is going to give his family one more chance to kiss her ass before she agrees to let them, attend the wedding. She said if they don't act right, she is going to tell them to F off and she's going to punch them in the face. That's a badass Jasmine, isn't it? That's the end of that. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.